Yo, what is up guys? My name is Chad and welcome back to the channel for the last video of 2020. I know I've been away for a while, but I thought I'd get out this last video of 2020 speaking on my top 5. Yes, top 5, not 10. Top 5 favorite games of 2020. Just to preface this, not every game came out in 2020, but they were my favorite to play in 2020. But that being said, we're going to get into the list. But before we do, make sure to check out that Twitch stream down here, twitch.tv/ IMTOCHAD4YOU. We're going to get back into streaming a lot more than we have been. It's been kind of rough this year for streaming, but I'm definitely going to make my efforts to get back into it. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a great new year, has a great day, and I'll see you later. But first, let's get into that list. Coming in at the number 5 spot, you got Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. This game was highly popular in this summer of 2020. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, the battle royale type of game. Just playing as little bean characters, running around, trying to make it to the end of the obstacle course, trying to be the last man standing. Really fun game. I enjoyed the game quite a bit, but as people stopped playing it as much, I found myself stopping playing it as well. It's a fun game. It's overall good. If you're playing alone, can get kind of boring, but then again, it's not too bad. Gang Beast style game. If you've played that, Fall Guys is definitely the game for you. Fall Guys was one of my top 5 of the year, and that whole thing with Ninja and that, if you like Ninja, if you like Mr. Beast, their skins now available, I believe, in Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. If not now, then very soon. And let's get into number 4. Coming in at number 4, the first of these games that was not released in 2020 but was highly popular in 2020 and still is Among Us. This fun little game, great with friends. Go around, your crewmates, you're trying to figure out the imposter among your group. The imposters are trying to kill you off one by one. I found it was a great game. I liked playing it. Not as much now. I don't find like the playability is there. A lot of people like it. I still enjoy it. I'll still play it, but I don't find myself playing it as much as I once did. You get the wrong people playing, it just turns into a yelling match. Kind of ruins the fun for some people. Still an enjoyable game. Still play it to this day, but not as much as I once did. So that's why it comes in at my 4th spot. But for some people, this is their game of the year. A lot of people like it a lot, but for me, it's at number 4. So that's where we stand on that. Going into number 3. Coming in at the number 3 spot, another game that was released not in 2020, it was released 2019. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Great game, but the things that did come out in 2020 were the DLCs for this game, the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor. Isle of Armor coming out first. It was a pretty good DLC, honestly, a little lackluster. Didn't have the most content in it. The towers were pretty interesting, the whole Urshifu storyline. Okay, not too bad, but the Isle, or the Crown Tundra, sorry, that's where it came completely to fruition. Like, this game got so much better with the addition of the Crown Tundra, adding so many Pokemon, so a couple new ones as well, the 2 new Reggies, you had Calyrex, and the horses as well. Way more story to it, way more uh, content within it. And then they also added the raid adventure, such a great way to play the game alone with friends. Definitely better with friends. But yeah, the Crown Tundra made this game so much better. Added a bunch of more Pokemon to it. Made competitive so much different if you're into competitive for Pokemon. Crown Tundra made it that much better. Regieleki is so good. So very good. It obviously has its counters, but it's pretty good, especially in the tier it's in. And then it's also a great way to get shiny Pokemon from the raid adventures, I believe. With Shiny Charm, your odds are about 1 in 25 because you have 4 chances of getting a shiny Pokemon throughout the whole raid adventures. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield coming in at number 3. Very good pick. Coming in at my number 2, and this may be a very controversial pick but personally for me, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War coming in at number 2. I've played this game quite a bit lately. It definitely has its flaws, it has its ups and downs, but I find it to be a really good game. A lot of people hate the skill-based matchmaking. That's the primary issue with it, and then there's some issues with the microphones as well in this game. But overall, it plays pretty good. It's not that bad of a game. People definitely blow these things way out of proportion. It's not that bad of a Call of Duty. It's definitely not the worst one ever, which a lot of people state it is. Personally, in my opinion, it's one of the best CODs in recent memory. For me, anyways, I wasn't a big fan of the whole flying stuff. Black Ops 4 was iffy for me. A lot of people enjoyed it. Me, I was kind of iffy on it. Modern Warfare was pretty good, but it didn't last as much as me. But I definitely found myself playing Cold War a whole lot more than I did Modern Warfare with over 2 days of playtime already. Some people have way more. Some people are already almost the max level, if not max level, of 1000 already. But yeah, I have over 2 days, like I said, within the last month and so since it's been out, or last 2 months, whenever it came out. I believe it was early November when this game came out. But yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I really like it. It's a good game. It's pretty good about 95% of the time when there aren't these slight issues or network connection issues, yada yada. But that's expected in most games. It happens. It it's Call of Duty. People are gonna hate on it. People are gonna love it. It is what it is. But for me, it's my number 2, but not number 1. So wrapping up my top 5 games of 2020 has to go to Phasmophobia. Such a great ghost hunting game. Came out, I believe, end of summer, somewhere around there. But Phasmophobia has been a great game since it came out. I got a lot of respect for Kinetic Games. The company started as a one-man crew. That is super impressive. Worked on this game for, I believe it was 2 years before opening it up to early access. And just the amount of stuff they've done in the early access is great. They have so many maps. They added the prison recently. They're working on more. They're constantly working on optimization. They're definitely putting this game in its in a good spot. It's been fairly popular this year. Some people wouldn't put it at this high, but it has been a great game. It's a great indie game. Just the story of the game itself is impressive. And actually playing the game, I quite enjoy it. Obviously, group of 4 is a lot better than playing solo, but I still play it solo. It's still a fun, enjoyable game, especially if you have people that scare easy. You get some very good reactions out of players. Uh, and it can be quite funny. I've had my own moments over on my Twitch channel, which I'll make sure to link as well. Twitch.tv/IMTOCHAD4YOU. Bringing in the new year. Gonna start off right. We're gonna have some great streams. But Phasmophobia has definitely been one of my most played games in the last few months, and it has definitely been my favorite of 2020. And yeah, that's pretty much my list. If you would like to leave some of your favorite games down in the comment section, or let me know what was your favorite game of 2020. Do you agree with some of these picks? Again, this is all my opinion, so whatever you thought was a great game. A lot of people would definitely say Spider-Man Miles Morales. I don't have a PS5, haven't played it. It's probably a great game. I heard it's really good. Last of Us Part 2 is probably on people's list. A lot of those games, but for me, personally, haven't played them. Don't have the PlayStation. But this is my list, and that's it. So hopefully everyone has a great New Year's. Have a great start to 2021, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.